Hey, welcome everybody. So today we're going to be doing Claude Code 101, and for today it's going to be on code review. So I'll also make sure to add the link in the description so you can follow along. So let's learn this together. So here we are. So the first thing they give us is pretty much a video. But if you've been watching our videos, say, oh, we read the article first and then we go to the video. So here we go. So it says code review. Claude Code has a few built-in features that make your Git workflow faster. Let's go through them. All right. So review with a sub-agent. Before you push a PR, ask Claude to use a sub-agent to review your changes. The sub-agent runs in its own context window with fresh eyes. It doesn't carry the bias of the main agent that just spent the session writing the code. When creating a code reviewer sub-agent, restrict it to read-only tools. A reviewer should flag issues, not edit files. Check the sub-agent configuration into your repo so your whole team uses the same reviewer. Okay, so from that, what I'm getting from that is basically you're going to be using naturally one agent. You're going to be using the AI to work on whatever feature you wanted. But then you can use a separate sub-agent, a separate AI from Claude to kind of review that code, newer eyes. So not the same agent that wrote it, but a different one, just to reduce any bias. All right, and I think that's a good idea. All right, so the slash commit push PR skill. The slash commit push PR skill handles the commit, push, and PR creation all in one step. Didn't know about this, but that's good. Instead of doing each manually, just run the skill and Claude takes care of it. If you have a Slack MCP server configured with channels listed in your claude.md file, it will automatically post the PR link to your team's channel. So yeah. So basically, if you push like you create a new PR, you can pretty much publish that inside a Slack channel. But the main thing I guess from this is with just this one command, you can commit and push and pretty much create the PR. So that's a handy feature because you don't know as developers, that's like something you do every day. So just one command and can do that is pretty good. But I kind of like doing this step by step just to follow through. All right, session linking with -from to PR. When Claude creates a PR through GH PR create, the session gets linked to the PR automatically. If you need to come back to it later, maybe to address review comments or fix a failing build, run Claude-from.PR and then whatever the PR number is. This picks up where you left off. So that's a good, decent little trick to know also. And now the recap. So use a sub-agent for an unbiased code review before pushing. Use commit-push-PR to handle the full commit to PR flow in one step. And use --from-PR to resume work on a PR later. So you can pretty much just jump back to the settings for that. These are small features, but they remove a lot of friction from your daily workflow. True, because literally you do this all day. You commit, you push, and you gotta create a PR. Now, let's check out the video that they were showing to us and let's see what it wants to. So hit play. Oh, they're doing this really fast. So it's saying filter out sessions that start with API error from the resume command results. User should see or try to resume failed API. Okay, so it's create the PR. Claude is reviewing it. As a reviewer, Claude bot reviewed. It gives it info, the endpoint return session info. Okay. Okay. Honestly, that's one of the shortest Claude videos I've seen. Usually they're like a couple more minutes, but it was to the point. So pretty much it's so you can use Claude to review your code, and use a sub agent to kind of get the unbiased review too. And how you can speed up pretty much development by, by commit, push, PR. So you can commit your changes, push it, and then create the PR in one go. And then, I don't remember this one exactly. Let's reread this one. So when Claude creates a PR through GH create, the session gets linked to that PR automatically. If you need to come back to it later, maybe to address review comments or fix a failing build, run. Okay, so maybe you switch branches or whatever, and you're doing multiple different, asking Claude multiple different stuff. You can use this to reference a PR that you just pushed and pretty much have Claude focus on the changes that it remembers from those. If you got something else from it, definitely add it in the comments. We're supposed to learn this together. So yeah. So that was pretty much Claude Code 101 code review. So in the next one, we're going to be looking at Claude.md file. So let's just do a quick read to see what that is about. So it said one of the most useful features in Claude Code is the Claude.md file. It gives Claude Code persistent memory about your project. So in the next video, we'll go over the Claude.md file and we'll go more into what that entails. But again, you're with the nerdy yardy, and let's just learn all of these AI, all of these tools, all of these programming, everything together. Because remember the motto, anyone can learn anything with time, practice, and failures. All right, I'm out.